I said, we'll also work on the CPR function just to test that out again a little bit. And I want to make sure the bleed out timer is working the way it should. So that's about it. So basically, I probably won't be doing a whole lot of medicing. So if someone wants to grab enough stuff to be a medic, if they want to, if they wanted to, that'd be fine. So just grab enough bandages, epi, morphine, so you can wake guys up.
Could just drop my bag as well.
Yeah, I guess, but or I could drop mine since I'm not gonna probably be a victim very much. But just grab extra stuff, and we'll be fine. We're not going too far from here, so if we need to resupply, it's not a big deal. Okay, so we're gonna need some shooters and some victims to start with. Let's start with, let's see, we've got an AR, that's good. Everybody else just got the M4, so perfect. So we want to just have the victims go line up over there somewhere, whoever wants to get shot at first, and then we'll do some treatments. Hooray. All right, that's good enough. And when you guys are treating, I'll probably just, I might come up next to you and look at the status of what you're doing and all that stuff, so don't pay attention to me. All right, guys. Shoot them into the face, or wherever else you want.
What's that deal?
Muller, could you wave for me so I know which one's you?
I just shot the 16
Oh, you're fucked.
He's still awake. Yes, sir.
Red hat.
Will it be what? I'm sorry.
Bandage.
That's the other part that we're probably going to adjust. So go ahead and wake him up, and if he's still in pain, just see how many it takes.
No pain.
Okay, that's the other thing we're going to adjust probably, because the medics have not had to give blood for a long, long time.
several months.
And I think the bleeding coefficient needs to be adjusted. So that's another thing I want to kind of see.
You shouldn't be in pain, huh?
Awake, no pain.
Right.
Yeah, because sometimes it's a bit silly because somebody will get hit by a mortar and lay there for 5 minutes and jump up and be fine.
Yeah.
Just
Torso.
So that's been, like, say, that's been kind of an issue for quite a while now, several months, as Redmond said. People can go KIA, but
Muffin.
People only go KIA if they get forgotten lost.
Yeah, that's the personal way. Or if there's overload, too many people go down at the same time, one medic can't take care of them.
Last bandage.
Yeah, but it is quite
You
rare.
in pain?
Well, last time 2 off we had several KIAs.
How hard is your pain?
It's
Which
pretty pulsing.
Bravo. Up to.
Okay.
Pushing in one muffin.
Sir Brewer, you said the heavy swoon should
Pushing
be 2
2?
to 3. I'm already getting a
I'm
bit
up.
more than that for
You sure you shot me in the face?
I'm
That didn't
good.
hurt.
not too many more, but
Probably need another one. Please volunteers.
so how's your pain for area?
I'll need
Korea?
I'll need another shot, please.
Okay, hold on a second. Giving morphine.
Jesus, look at that blood stain.
Good to go, thank you.
Okay,
Good now.
the morphine is the biggest one. I want to make sure it works right because that's been a pain in the ass for a long time.
It feels
So
very effective now.
okay, good.
As it is in your life.
All right, so maybe rotate, and the guys who were shooters before become victims now, except for the medics, and then we'll do grenades this time, either the 40 mic bike or the handheld.
Sergeant Brewer, I would like to volunteer to catch a 40 mic in my face.
All right, well, where are you so we can know who's that?
Moving side to side.
So on our left.
other hand up. That guy.
So yeah, the guy behind that guy.
Just shoot him.
Oh, I'll move.
Yeah,
I'll
it
move
doesn't
aside.
matter. All right, so go ahead and shoot, toss, whatever you want to do. Hey, he's fine.
That each vessel got hit one.
That's better.
Oh, you're red.
These guys need
I feel like normally I would have passed out from pain by now.
You're bleeding quite heavily though.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at.
I'm doing tactical care.
Bleeding pretty heavily. I'm surprised I didn't go down.
Bowling
Hello,
green. You
back
need to get
again.
shot.
Hello, I am in.
But I got hit plenty. I'm surprised I didn't go down.
You
Go
should
right
have
on.
pain. You got the morphine right now.
Well,
your head's
I
full.
wasn't in any pain when I woke up. Did you give me morphine before?
My left leg was red.
Since you woke up.
They lift me.
Huh. So you
That was-
didn't even give me epinephrine?
That will happen from time to time. Is it only takes morphine to wake people up.
Yep, sometimes.
Oh, okay, good to know.
Almost took you prisoner.
First push morphine, second push epi.
All right,
Gotcha. I haven't taken the CLS course
I
yet,
did just
so
have a. I did just have a.
not there yet.
morphine going in.
I need to bandage 3 times to get Crocodile's leg from heavily
So you're
wounded.
So
Sim-
you're green.
Simpson, your
you
way?
have no pain.
Done any morphine?
Green, all green, no
I
pain.
haven't put any morphine now.
Okay.
My leg.
Look good though.
Any pain?
You morphine me? No, I'm good, no pain.
Crocodile, how bad is the
And I only
pain?
see
Just
one morphine stick.
light.
Moderate to heavy.
Nice.
That's gone.
Yeah, was
Yeah,
that one?
I had to
That was just
grenade victim.
Not
One
bad.
morphine
What'd you
to
get
wake
hit
him
from?
up, and he got
40?
no pain anymore.
I don't know. I got hit, I think, by everything. It all landed pretty much just to the right of me.
Microphone muted.
all right. So, yeah, the bandage thing we might need to look at that. But it looks like the morphine is working the way it should,
Microphone
which is
activated.
awesome. Okay, let's go out here.
So it seems like this update is making medical just a little bit easier.
Well, it's nice that it's like with the morphine that we don't have to sit and give 8 or 9 morphine to a guy to keep them in the fight, because that medics normally only carry like 40 or 50 morphine, and if you're taking 8 or 9 to do one guy, then you treat 4 or 5, 6 people, and then you're almost out of morphine. So
Roger. It's a little bit unrealistic too, isn't it?
well, yeah, if you gave someone 7 or 8 doses of morphine in the
That's
field.
good bleeding.
I'm still bleeding.
Yeah, please don't bleed on me.
Sorry. That was
Yeah,
my left
your
arm.
arm is still right, yellow.
All right, this time victims can go down the side road here to the
Should be fine.
whatever direction that is. Right now, yeah. Okay, have fun.
Same thing.
I am out of the thing.
Simpson is nearly complete red.
Yeah, Pereira is red.
Same with Bollinger, except
Everywhere.
for
That's
only the
all
left
red.
arm.
Waking
Left
him
arm
up.
on
Epi-
these 2 of them is fine. 3 of them.
I'm gonna bandage up Simpson.
Morphine.
Pushing one
Morphine.
morphin. How hard is your pain?
How do you feel, Bets?
I have
Still,
no
yeah.
pain.
I've still got
No
pain.
pain. Good.
Pushing two morphin.
Bandaging you.
Whoa.
Yeah, good to
All
go.
red
Thanks,
everywhere.
Doc.
Fallinger, I'm gonna wake you up first, and then can
You're
bandage
still
you.
red. Help me
That's
bandaging.
two guys just
legs.
woke up without ever
right
just
leg.
giving them morphine and they're up.
I'm going left.
Well, that's the way it's supposed to work. So that's
Right
good.
leg.
All right. now
Bottom
we
to
gotta start
top.
bandaging you.
I'm starting top down.
Left down.
Okay, I'll go
Okay,
bottom up.
Torso.
What'd you sit down?
Starting top down.
Always
You
go
starting
for the
left.
legs first.
Oh,
Got it.
okay. Right leg.
This way
Really
you
have
can
to
displace
consider
if you have
medic.
to. Right leg is okay in taking your left leg.
Working on his left arm.
That's okay.
Alright, his head's good.
Right arm.
Okay.
Got your right arm.
Right arm.
Like, sure.
Left down.
Should be good, Bets.
Right arm.
That is not a thing.
So just to confirm,
No, you mean
took no more than 3 bandages
do you
for
mean?
any one body part.
Here.
What?
2
Roger.
morphine woke him up.
Roger.
What do you mean? What do I mean?
Diagnose.
Okay.
Diagnose me. It'll tell you if I have.
It feels like it can take more bandages if he bandages.
Now you're back in
himself.
pain again, right,
Oh,
Fallinger?
you're talking
Oh,
about
yeah.
blood. Sorry. Yeah.
Will you ever
Something.
not in pain?
A little bit of pain.
No, I was never not in pain.
Okay,
How hard is
I've
the
been in
now?
pain the whole time.
Better?
Yep. That's perfectly clear now.
great.
Perfectly clear?
Not
Because it
good.
says you're still in pain.
Yeah, I've gotten so in the habit of disregarding blood loss that I forgot we were talking about.
Yeah.
One more. Say it if it comes down.
Sergeant
Well,
Brewer,
Yes.
Should be clear now.
I would
Yeah,
like to
clear.
volunteer
Thanks, Doc.
to respawn and check the bleed out timer.
Yep, that was going to be my next thing. So, actually, I'd like 2 guys to do that. So we have, repeatability or whatever you want to call it. So, who is the? Oh, I guess he's over there. I just need one more person to volunteer to respawn.
Gotcha. Got it. Mulder.
All right, then come on back over here. So, Simpson, you're gonna need a stopwatch on your phone or whatever.
Roger.
It should be like 3 minutes and 30 seconds for the bleed out timer. 3 minutes and 45 seconds, something like that. So,
Does it depend on how badly you're wounded?
the bleed out timer works. It doesn't start until you've been injured till you're red in the head or chest. So if you're
Okay.
injured red in every extremity, the bleed out timer is never going to start. It's only if you get a heavy wound to the head or chest. So
These people never heard of a femoral artery?
well, it's a
Fair.
video game.
Also, it's the basic case.
Dale, I don't like the way you're looking at me.
Well, I'm not looking at you.
I have a stop clock already.
Alright, on your word.
Whose word?
I don't know, whoever wants to fucking tell me to do it.
All right.
Do it.
Ow, my ears.
So head and torso both heavy injuries.
Ready to die. Ready to die.
Go ahead and really fuck them up. That's good.
Heavy injuries up.
I thought we were getting you
Oh.
Okay, so hopefully Simpson has his timer going. And then we need the timer going for Mueller too. So while they're sitting over here bleeding out, we can do something else.
Sorry, Mueller. I thought we were shooting you too.
I think we were. So, okay.
I saw that I was the only one shooting Mueller, and I was
All for science, Simpson.
Yep. All right. So next thing, need people. Yeah, like someone go drive the tank, and then someone stand by the Heskos over here, and we'll use the main round, the main tank round, not the coax. Okay. HE's fine. Oh God, we're all got fucked up.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah, I got pretty severely injured way back here. Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh, crap.
Interesting though, the two people that I was actually shooting at, their torsos are intact. Everything else is fine, is completely destroyed.
Plate carrier. All right, we can start treating those guys over there.
Which ones?
The guys who got hit by the tank shell. So, for and on.
Oh, did his body get thrown all the way over there?
No, that's one of the guys that respawned.
Oh.
I'm just damaging some to keep track of damages that I'm using.
Alright, we'll leave him alone then.
Which one are you trying to yourself hit?
Yeah, I was on myself.
Alright.
Direct. Stop. Restarted.
All right, your pain should be all good, right, Bonner?
Yep.
All good.
All right.
Getting a left arm.
Keep bandaging yourself. Yeah, I got left leg as well. All right. Sweet.
I wanna hurry up and die.
Getting into BMP.
I think I need some more tea.
Run me over.
If anybody is still bleeding, let yourself bleed. See if there's ever a point where you need a lot of blood. So did Muller?
I'm at 4.5 minutes dying. Oh, what the fuck? You do a lot better than that, Dan.
Still should work, but just let it go. Right, like, right. This is be interesting if it makes a difference if you were injured in the head and chest, or just because he was only injured in the chest. So if his bleed out timer is different, that would be interesting.
Yeah, I've got about 5 minutes so far.
Right. Yep. Oh, really? Okay, that's interesting.
That's a good observation.
Well, that's what it is then, I'm sure. So let's wake him up and we'll try this again. Yeah.
Oh, woken up. Gotcha. Ow.
Ow. Trigger happy over there.
Well, can someone check if I'm all red?
No, you're not. So we'll wake you up again.
So is that what we think, because it was only my chest, I would have gone maybe indefinitely?
Well, it was on the medical menu. It was showing you as heavily wounded, but if when you looked at it in the radial style bloom out menu, it was only showing yellow. So you weren't
Possible
injured.
bug?
I've had that. I've run into that before, where there's difference between the medical menu and the regular old ACE radial menu. But anyway, so the because it never went red, the bleed out timer should not have started with you, and it looks like it didn't. Whereas the other guy who was injured red worked perfectly. Well, because we don't have bleed outs right now, you know, like you never run out of blood, it probably would be indefinite. Okay, so Mueller, why don't you go, I guess, stand over by those Hescos, and whoever's in the BMP can shoot him then. I'm gonna move over here. It doesn't really matter. Look, BMP is a lot less range than a fucking tank shell. Check with both menus. Or just look. Yes.
Moderate pain.
I can get one.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I left to fend for myself over here?
We need to.
Oh, don't? Fuck.
We just need to get
Cancelled.
him. Well, actually, now, why don't you respawn now, because we started your bleed out timer with your head being injured, and I want to do it with both. So
Okay.
go ahead and respawn.
Dead.
Grab the Zeus cannon here.
Also unconscious.
You are in
Still
pain.
conscious, right?
If you come across a dead guy and you're in the medical menu, it won't tell you they're dead. You have to diagnose through the regular menu.
We'll just look to see if they're in the ragdoll.
Right.
Ready to die.
Trying to figure out how to shoot the rocket, but you can't in that BMP for whatever reason.
You missed me. You missed again. Over my left shoulder. I better be all red at this point.
Medic, spaghetti
Right arm and left leg is red. Torso's fine. Head, left arm, and right leg are yellow.
Look at
Come on, guys. Do I gotta stand on an IED?
Don't say that. That will happen.
Wait, you not get red from 12.7?
Nope.
Nope. Shoot me in the face a couple times.
So none of
Alright.
that got him red.
Shoot me.
Alright.
Wait, I think his leg's still good.
Okay, this is good. Alright.
Alright, timer started. Have fun for the next 3.5 minutes.
The carry and drag shouldn't have changed.
Easy sauce.
No.
I wish they would make the carry animation just a little bit quicker. Just a little bit, not a whole lot. Nice earplug check. Somehow while unconscious, I'm still...
Yeah, that I have my earplugs in and it made my ears ring.
Should have hit him square in the chest.
But he's only hurt in the arms.
Wow.
Bad shooting.
The dispersion on that must be fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
How about you stand here? We can see how bad it is.
You don't get your bag back, it drops on the floor.
Who wants to get wrecked by a Zeus cannon?
Fuck me up. Where do you want me, sir?
Go a little, keep going right, keep going right, keep going right. Okay, that's good. Any last words? Whoever's standing in front of him, you're probably going to get wasted too, just so you know.
Well,
Join me in the void.
That was me. Let's do it.
Oh, reloading.
You missed.
Yeah, where did that
Did it on
first baller
purpose.
go?
To our left.
I'm going to do a strafe. That was
Yeah,
100
those are
rounds.
scary.
Yeah, that was 100 rounds in like 3 seconds.
I never like seeing those things.
Separate them.
He's red right arm, red left arm.
Yeah, once again, torso and head is completely fine. Or just for Dale.
You have some good Kevlar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Torso is complete fine, head is complete fine, arms and leg are fucked.
Well, our IOTV vests are probably ranked in like the top 5 different plate carriers in the game.
But still, like, getting hit by that.
Oh, I'm not arguing for it. Alright, I just died. 3.5 minutes.
Okay, good.
At least that's consistent.
Sergeant Brewer.
Yes.
I've been red on my left leg for about 15 minutes.
Yeah, I'm just doing the exact same thing. I'm just going to bandage up because the bleeding coefficient still needs to be fixed because that's really ridiculous. I was heavily wounded in both legs and I have not gotten to the point where I need blood yet.
Yeah.
Did they adjust that at all in this mod pack, the bleeding at least?
That's a template setting, so that can change without affecting any. We don't have to de-download anything, so that we can change almost from mission to mission if we wanted to.
Alright, well, whatever the official setting we use is, this was maybe a week or
Yes.
so ago, but I did one with Shaw, where just got him all red and let him bleed for about an hour before he passed out from blood.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
So I don't know much about the blood system that we use. How does it work?
You bleed, you lose blood.
Yeah, do we use the like 500 and 1000 milliliter blood packs?
You're in pain.
I'm not sure which one's the medic use.
So there's a
Is it
bunch of things that affect blood loss. There's blood loss coefficients in the ACE medical system. And then there's also what's called a bleeding coefficient that's on the templates for the missions, which is, you know, like it's just the fundamental stuff that's in the map for the mission. And the bleeding coefficient has been set far too low for a long, long time now. So we just need to adjust that. But that's easy enough to do because, you know, template person can adjust it, just have people load out, load back in, and then try and then test it again with a new setting. You know, try it again, load out, load back in. It's not something that you have to have like a unit wide mod pack for or anything like that. So it's just not been adjusted for quite a while because it's not a super priority. Because there was
Get the rocket to actually select the BMP.
What slot are you in?
I was in the gunner seat. I couldn't get it to cycle to the rocket.
That's weird because I was in the gunner seat as well.
No, like earlier, I was trying it.
Oh, I've got it now.
Oh.
I think. Oh wait.
Ground burst, full automatic, and then the coax machine gun.
It's a weird one. If I can select it, but if I go into the first person view, I can't get it back.
Tap your right enter button.
No, I mean like when I'm in first person, I cannot get to that back to the rocket. Yeah, but as soon as I do that, it then breaks. I have to change seat and come back to the gunner seat.
Can't third person fire it at all?
No, I can. It's just if I do go back to first person and then get out of it, I can't. Yeah, I can't even look at the zoom either. So I have to fire it from way over the shoulder. That's an issue because I don't even know how high or down I'm aiming.
There you go.
Good shot.
Beautiful.
I didn't take
Craft sounds are fucking beautiful.
dead.
Right on.
One morphine brought him up.
Didn't even go red on anything.
To be fair, I hit right at the top of the Heskos. Like
My
right
left
at the
leg
top.
is red.
Well, also to be fair, he should have like 35 pieces of shrapnel in the back of his skull.
Oh,
Yeah, but
and
I'm
I
not
am
sure
out
if
of
he-
bandages.
The front face.
So I
think
need to go
have hit
resupply.
the top.
To be more fair, he shouldn't have a skull after that.
Yeah.
Still, it's a big rocket.
Alright. Muller,
Yep.
you want to take me out and then do CPR until I die?
Sure. Where do I shoot you?
Oh, I guess that's the other thing you got to do is a CPR. So
Alright,
I
everyone
s-
else. Wow.
I did use CPR on myself. I injured myself in the official server.
Well,
yeah,
let me toss a grenade at him.
got to be red in the head or chest.
Performing CPR.
So someone should keep a timer.
Starting timer now.
So the CPR function should be able to keep someone almost indefinitely alive.
But that doesn't really make sense, does it? Because like, if you're giving them CPR, you're just pumping the blood out of their body faster.
Why you're supposed to have them fully
Yeah.
bandaged before you
You should
CPR.
bandage them, and actually go ahead and bandage them up.
Just don't use logic on this stuff. It doesn't work.
The way that the CPR function works is it adds a random amount of time between 0 and 20 seconds to their bleed out timer every time you apply it. So you know,
Also,
if you had a bunch of zeros in a row, it might not make a difference. But if you continually apply it and the person doesn't stop, you potentially could keep them alive almost indefinitely.
Rocket run from behind.
I was going to
That's
do
not hard.
mortars next.
I was thinking falling damage. But the only thing I can fall out of is the helicopter. If somebody flies it up a little bit, I'll just fall out of it. No, there's also the ETC over there.
Let's jump when ready.
I don't have good explanation for that.
It's always seemed like to me that the fall damage is kind of random and they just kind of evenly distribute. But not quite at the same time.
Rounds out, ETA 7 seconds. Was I even close?
Nowhere near.
Don't die on me, Dale.
Like, oh wait, I know, I see. Stand by.
yeah, keep pushing CPR.
How's he doing, Doctor?
Walk it back east northeast.
Doctor is not available at the moment.
Is he gonna make it? Give it to me straight.
Doc, over here.
Walk away southwest, like 50 meters. Where are you
Just
aiming?
need to know if I have to look after his children.
I can't. Stand by.
Go into Zeus and drop an actual round
No,
on his
Dale.
head. Don't try to
I
do
won't
it from the
tell your
mortars.
wife. You'll tell her yourself.
Timing and mode.
You're gonna make it.
Maybe just run to where the mortars are falling.
I'll do it through Zeus.
Or are you just using an AI somewhere?
Yes.
Ah, okay, gotcha. I only saw you in the Zeus menu. I thought you were dropping it through Zeus. I was a bit confused.
Pick him up.
No! No!
You've ruined the test. Oh, there it goes.
Fixed it.
So who's out in the middle of the field?
I saved you.
Whoa,
Oh my god.
what the hell?
Well, you're really glitching out there.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
okay, that.
Oh, there you are. Okay.
You're awake. That's
Yes.
the reason.
And also a spawn of Satan. Oh, like a shot.
One shot is enough now.
Yep.
Don't disturb.
Last one fucking got me.
Wait, don't go in yet. There's more coming in.
Wait, isn't the point of
Roy!
this him supposed to be bleeding out?
No, we're just seeing how long the CPR will continue to work. He won't bleed out anymore because he's bandaged. So,
So why am I performing CPR?
what's the timer at?
6:20.
Yeah,
Hold
good.
on.
6
Okay.
And there's still no loss whatsoever.
I'm picking him up. As the medic is not there in 6 minutes and 20 seconds, they are fucked.
You've got some real problems by that point.
Performing a diagnose.
So I'm good to go get the guy who got hit by the mortars.
1 second.
Yeah.
Guerrero,
Yep.
how many 40mm yellow smokes do you carry?
I told you to tell them yourself, dude.
All right, you can go get him now.
I did have a few, but I don't have any anymore.
Okay, we'll make some loads.
Just wake him up.
All the way red.
Yeah, I'm waking him up.
Huh. Off topic, but I just noticed that my Shack Tac HUD hasn't been displayed this whole time.
If you're not in a group with someone else, then it won't be.
And the server's not set.
So we're just letting Bets bleed out. He's just bleeding heavily from every limb, just lying
No.
here awake.
Actually, 1 second. I can fix him up.
Maybe just has lost something.
Just gave him 2 morphine. I'm on my 3rd.
There, you should be good now.
Yeah.
You can now.
You have TFAR enabled, so when you go down, we can't hear you.
Okay. Does anybody want to try anything else?
By the way, click on the enable button to disable it. What else is there to try?
That's what I was asking.
It
doesn't
seem to
crash.
I do want to hear the new Chinook noise. Oh, that'd be cool.
Well, let's go crash it.
Well, I've tried crashing in A10. Well, accidentally crashing in A10, but crashing in it nonetheless. And still, I didn't even get that bad of an injuries. And I was on the official server.
I am piloting this jet.
Who's in the patch?
I am. I want to hear how it sounds. good.
I'm not in.
Whoever's in this bird is ready to die.
How did we not crash?
Did we just fly way up there?
Yep, that's
Oh, I just.
What's that?
Not sure how we bounced off of a tank. It didn't actually crash the helo.
if he's still in pain, it won't work.
No, those messages in TeamSpeak, they're not actually there.
They're
It's
not.
just,
Yeah.
they're just on the client side.
Whenever that happens when someone's talking in global, you're not connected. Someone's talking in your channel but not connected to your server.
You want to go into
What's that?
Little rabbit.
Yes. Gotta get full
Oh.
speed. Oh, you got.
Got my tail rotor. Oh, got me all the way.
I'm glad I could be assistance.
Oh, what happened?
Yeah, it was just morphine. I kind of like that.
except for the wheels, this MRAP is still good.
Tank. Enemy tank.
Acquiring.
I don't know why this guy's not shooting at you.
Oh my fucking god.
Got hit by something.
It's pretty difficult to fire a tank while moving.
Where are we headed, Sergeant?
Not quite sure.
Stop moving. Stop moving.
Yeah, on the tail road.
There's a couple of guys out with
World of tanks.
It's pretty much, yeah. Ah!
Roger.
Really
Thank you.
appreciate it.
That was a really shoot away.
Yeah. Well, you were here before I got in, so that's a lie. But I accept it. I accept that that was your alternative.
Have gunner loadout.
Alright, take it easy.
Have a good night, guys.
Make it easy.
Left your channel.
Hey, Sergeant Brewer,
User left your channel.
Yes.
are you the Sergeant Brewer with the Liberation Pack?
I don't know what you mean, so probably.
I think the Liberation server will be maintained by Sergeant Garcia.
Oh, right. My bad. I got the name totally wrong. I was, my bad.
User left your channel.
There's something going on.
What's that? Private bets?
And I wish there was something going on. Like, a fun thing.
Oh, well. Yeah, well, everyone's, American side is eating turkey and probably power napping right now.
I already had all that. Well, not the power nap, just
I was actually about to go into playing public fucking multiplayer in Arma, see how that went.
Is there
You're gonna be
anything?
taking down the server, guys.
Copy.
Roger, sorry.
By the way, that AT-4 that was fired at the tank, the hull is red, the left track is orange or yellow, and the turret is yellow as well.
I hit it with two AT-4s. I hit it with one in the ass the first time.
That just damaged the left track.
Wow.
Oh, I was also hitting it with the fucking tow missile on the armor. If we were talking about the same one.
I'm talking about the T80, sorry.
Ah, never mind.
Vulnerable on the ass shots, but I guess the side shots are more detrimental to it.
Hey, I mean, if you can get it immobile, you've pretty much got it, because then you can just avoid it at best, or at worst.
Yeah, as long as the turret ain't following you.
Yeah, well, that's what buildings are for, right? Defilade.
Well, we've had tanks take down plenty of buildings. It's not perfect.
Yeah, we'll make that same
Alright,
tank try
so,
and take out Defilade.
That's it for our little fun
cover.
experimentation
Give it
with
enough ammo.
the new 8.
True, it'll carve a hole.
Go.